We've been working on this problem, finding the mean, median, and mode, and standard deviation of this given data set. We've already found the mean, the median, and the mode, but in this last video, we need to find the standard deviation of 48, 33, 29, 52, 37, 44, 29, 35, 44, and 29. So we already found out that the mean was 38, the median was 36, and the mode was 29. Let's work on standard deviation. So I just copied this formula from our formula sheet. It says the standard deviation is the square root of the sum of each term minus the mean squared all over the number of numbers. Oh, that's a lot. So let's break this down. The first thing I have to do is I have to figure out what x bar is. See how it says x bar, the mean in that equation? I already figured it out. The mean was 38, right? So I'm just going to write a note here. X bar equals 38. Double check that. Yep, 38. Okay. Then I have to subtract each term from 38 from each term. So that's this part right here, this x minus x bar. So let's do that. So here we go. It's going to be a process. 48 minus 38. That's 10. 33 minus 38. That's negative 5. Okay, so I've found every piece of data in the data set minus the mean 38. So I've done this. Okay. Now I need to square all the data. So looking at my formula, the next thing I need to do is square all my data. So let's do that. Let's square it all now. So here we go. Everything's squared. Now, this sigma symbol, that means find the sum. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the sum of all this data. So I'm going to add up 100 plus 25 plus 81 plus 196 plus 1 plus 36 plus 81 plus 9 plus 36 plus 81. When I do, I get 646. Whew, I'm almost there. The next thing I need to do is I need to divide by the number of numbers in my data set. So I have to take 646 and divide that by 10. So I'm going to work alright, so I got 646. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 646 and I'm going to divide by the number of numbers in my data set. So I'm going to divide by this n here. So I'm going to take 646 and divide by n. Let's see what that looks like. N in my case is 10. When I do this, I get 64.6. I'm almost done. The last thing I have to do is I have to take the square root of that. So square root, that's the last thing. What do I get? When I take the square root, I get 8.04. That tells me every piece of data in my set is about 8.4 units away from each other.